Hey Kotaku, we are looking at Dragon Fantasy Book 2, which is a kind of Super Nintendo style old school RPG that just got announced for the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita, which is the version we're looking at now. And I'm here with Adam Rippon, who's the creator of Dragon Fantasy, that's going to tell us a little bit about the game.
Hi, yeah. So in this new sequel we're working on, we've gone to a much more dynamic style battle system with enemies on the map, jumping around, which is unlike what we showed last time at PAX East. So we've got enemies that you fight on the same map as you walk around, and sometimes they'll jump out, in like scripted sequences like this here. One of the big things that's different about this compared to some of the other RPGs out there is that enemies can join battle at any time. While you're in a battle, the world is still moving on around you. So enemies can just walk on up and join in. And a big part of the reason for that is because this game is multiplayer. So when you've got your party and you've got a couple of friends taking your characters on their other PlayStations or Vitas, they can be wandering around doing totally different things, and then you say, oh man, I'm in a battle, come help me. They walk over and they join you.
So last time we saw this at PAX East, and I think we got some video of that too, it looked a lot more like the first one, which was kind of turn-based, straightforward, Dragon Quest style combat. Now it looks a lot more like, say, Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, we decided at PAX East that we really wanted to, go as far as we could with this thing. Unlike the first game, which we did in 3 separate chapters, we wanted to put the whole, book out at once with this. It's going to be all the content that would have been 4, 5, and 6. And it's, it's a much, much longer game. So we wanted to do it up. There we go. Let's see, one of the other things I want to tell you about is our ship-to-ship combat that we have.
Okay, cool. As you can tell, Kotaku readers, we have all lost our voices here at PAX.
Yeah, I sound wonderful, don't I?
Yeah, lovely. So the ship-to-ship combat?
Ship-to-ship combat, yeah. While you're traveling the seas of the Southlands in your pirate ship, every once in a while you'll have to fight another ship who's decided to, encroach on your territory. Since ammo is at a premium, our friends here will learn to actually shoot rock monsters out of the cannons. So sometimes, you'll shoot a rock monster and it'll be an exploding species and it'll just hit the ship and blow up. Other times, it'll just, it'll be a more aggressive fighting species and it'll go and it'll just wreck up the place from the inside.
Cool, and for those of you familiar with the Super Nintendo, you might remember Mode 7 graphics, which is kind of what Adam has emulated with the ship-to-ship combat.
Yes, in fact, somebody's about to see some Mode 7 on the PlayStation 3 right there.
Cool, so yeah, now we're seeing the big screen PlayStation 3 version, and it looks like, oh snap, there it is. That is the Mode 7 old school, old Final Fantasy 6 style, flying around.
Yep. And now they're in a ship battle right now.
Okay, cool.
They're going to throw that one cannon called I don't know what they're going to do.
They're going to screw around.
Yeah.
Well, cool, yeah. So people can look forward to this when?
This will be out early next year.
Early next year for PS3 and PlayStation Vita.
Yes.
Thanks a lot, Adam.
Thank you.